Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoy creepy videos, crime related videos about me in college, videos pertaining to my major, which is accounting, then hit the subscribe button. And if you are new here, welcome back. I hope you are enjoying this month where I'm uploading every single day. And yes, I did skip a day because I had such a bad headache and I just could not edit and try to get a video up. This video is going to be all about Robert the doll. It's an actual doll too. In the late 1800s, Thomas Otto and his family moved into a mansion at the corner of Eden and Simonton Streets in Key West, Florida, now known as the Artist House. The Ottos were known to be stern with their servants, sometimes even mistreating them. It was the mistreatment of one Haiti servant that provides a twist in this story. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I have no disrespect to you. I just suck at pronouncing things. Okay. The woman was hired to take care of their son, Robert. One day, Miss Otto supposedly witnessed her practicing black magic in their backyard. Then they fired her. Before she left, the woman gave Robert a lifelike doll which stood 3 feet tall. It had button eyes, human hair, believed to be Robert's. So the dolls that resembled children were not unheard of during this time, but this one proved to be special. Robert named the doll after himself and often dressed it in its clothes. Robert the doll became his trustworthy companion. He took him everywhere they went. The doll had to see the dining table where Robert would sneak in bites of food when his parents were looking. Robert would even be tucked into bed with the boy at night. Soon this innocent relationship took a strange turn. Soon after, Robert chose to be referred to by his middle name, Jean. After being scolded by his mother, he told her that Robert was the doll's name, not his. Jean was often heard in his toy room having conversations with Robert. Jean would say something in his childish manner, and responses could be heard in a much lower voice. Sometimes Jean would be very agitated, worrying that servants and his mother, on occasion, burst in to find her son cowering in the corner while Robert sat perched in his chair or the bed glaring at him. This was only beginning. Household objects would be found thrown across the room. Jean's toys turned up, mutilated, and giggling could be heard. Whenever these unusual acts took place, Jean always said, "Robert did it." The boy took the punishment but always insisted that the blame was Robert's. As the mischief grew, more and more servants took their leave as the new ones were hired. The Otto's relatives felt his son do something. With the recommendation of a great aunt, Jean's parents removed Robert from his care and placed him in the attic. This is where he resided for many years. After the death of his father, Jean was willed boyhood home. He decided to live in the Victorian mansion with his new wife. Jean had become an artist, hence the name of the Artist House, and felt the house was spacious and would provide a place for him to paint. He went to the attic and dusted off his childhood toy. He became attached to the doll, despite his wife's displeasure. Jean would take the doll along with them everywhere they went. He sat in his very little chair, while Jean and his wife slept nearby. The turret room, I don't want to, that's Turret. I don't want to make a mispronunciation. And became Robert's maid after Miss Otto moved him back up to the attic. The marriage slowly became sour until Miss Otto supposedly went insane and died of her own reasons. Jean followed soon behind. Robert supposedly attacked people, sometimes locking them in the attic. People who passed by claimed to hear evil laughter coming from the room. For some time, Robert remained in the empty house by himself until a new family purchased the mansion and restored it. The doll was once again moved to the attic. This pleased it as much as the last time. The doll was often found throughout the house. One certain night, Robert was found at the foot of the owner's bed, giggling with a kitchen knife in his hand. This was enough to send them fleeing from the home. Robert was later moved to a museum in Key West where he sits perched in a glass box. Despite his living quarters, the doll is believed to not have given up his ways. Visitors and employees claim they have seen the doll move, his smile been known to turn into a scowl. One employee cleaned Robert, turned off all the lights, and left for the night. The next day he returned to find the lights on, Robert sitting in a different position than the night before, and a fresh layer of dust on his shoes. Some say he'll even curse you. If you want to take a picture with him, you must ask politely. He'll hold his head in permission. However, if he doesn't, and you take the picture anyways, a curse will be upon you, and anyone who accompanied you to the museum. The same will happen if you make fun of him. To this day, Robert remains at the museum in his sailor suit. Yeah, that's today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next video.